So this is the Power BI version of the near miss analysis dashboard that we created a while ago. All right. So the previous one was Microsoft Excel, and then this one is Power BI, because whatever we do in Excel, we can replicate it in Power BI because both of them are, data visualization tools. All right. So this dashboard right here has a lot of amazing features. Now, the advantage of Power BI is the fact that you can publish your report to the Power BI service, and then you can generate a URL. And this URL is easy to share. So then communicating your report or sharing a report becomes much easier because you can simply share a link and everybody can see your report. All right. So today, Sunday, we're going to be creating the same dashboard in our bootcamp. All right. So we have a bootcamp every Sunday where we showcase how to create a dashboard. And then once you are done with the bootcamp, we make a tutorial video as well, just in case those who are not able to show up. But the bootcamp actually offers a lot of advantage in the sense that you can ask all the questions that sort of troubles you or whatever, so that we can clarify it for you right in the call. And then again, you can assess your own data skills by just asking yourself questions like, can you equally do that? You should be able to do that. So this, this dashboard has a lot of interesting features. Now we have all of these, all slices that we use to slice the reports. So we are slicing by month, equally sliced by year. And again, the same year-on-year changes are all in here. And we decide to bring in a column chart instead of a line chart over here. And then the interesting thing is that we are doing top 5 of all the parameters, in the sense that there are just way too many data points, and for that reason we just decided to reduce the number of data points to just top 5 so that it will look much cleaner. And then we have this constant line which is based on the minimum value. So the minimum value is applied to the visual at a glance. It gives us the minimum value of the visual, but when we sort of apply the filter and it gets into a lot more data point, the minimum value also shifts further down. So this is very dynamic. As you can see, similar to this one, we have a lot of data points, and the minimum value is right at the bottom in here. And we have the constant line for the minimum value. And once we remove the filter, you see that it adjusts dynamically to the one that we see in the visual. Okay, so there's a donut chart, there's a pie chart, these are all column charts, and we have the minimum values all in there. So that's how exciting it is. But before we can actually come up with something amazing like this, we need to create all the calculations. So we have a lot of calculations in here. Okay, so we have calculations for estimating all the KPIs like average closure rate, average risk score, previous years, closure rate, previous years average risk score, and all of that. And then we move on to create the maximum values, the minimum values of all of this, categories of data that we are trying to visualize. And then after that, we came to create the highlights that we can use in the visual to show us the maximum and then the minimum value. So these are what we use for the conditional formatting, as you can see in here. And then we also created the labels. So the labels that you see in here are also DAX measures, and then we created a conditional formatting for the label so that the color changes to green for a positive change and then red for a negative change. And that is pretty much it. So we have like 4 groups of calculations. Okay, and then the next thing we did was obviously the data modeling. We did it before we can actually create all of this. So we have the calendar table also based on a DAX measure. Yes, and then that's it. So we are going to demonstrate how we go about creating this dashboard. Now, the colors is a matter of preference. The most important thing is really to understand how to create all these measures. And once you create these measures, then you can apply the color of your choice, because color is a preference. Sometimes color is based on your company brand colors. So you can look at the dashboard at a glance and probably be like, oh, I don't like the colors and everything. But the most important thing you need to pay attention to is, how did we really create this? How did we come about all of these measures? And then once you are done, you can apply your preferred color. So that's the beauty of our community. You can participate in these bootcamps absolutely for free. All you need to do is just join our community, our data community. And that's it, because that is where all the announcements are taking place. And that is real-time updates, because I wouldn't have to create a video to announce. I just put it in the group that we have a live session today, and those who are available can show up, and that's it. All right. So today we are going to replicate exam same dashboard, and if you're interested, do all to click in the link in my bio and join our community, or click in the link in the post and join our community. I'm going to see you guys tonight at 5 p.m. GMT. See you. Cheers. Bye for now.